today?
Well, I want to start with what I learned outside the studio. I met Elizabeth and Colette, man, and we talked about what they did and what they're doing with the songs from the old people.
Yeah.
And Oceana, which took me away,
Yeah, cool.
as did Victoria's poem. So it was a real soothing morning for me, considering I started out at home playing things like Yell Fire by Michael Franti and Spearhead and all, and singing about the girls whining and grinding, boy, and smoking the ganja. And I went from that, to this beautiful, soothing stuff, and it was great. And it was a real musical morning, and I felt sorry for the horses. I know what Joe's talking about, but we make it like at home. We like the fashion, man. For the Derby and the Preakness and the Belmont, the ladies dress up in them hats and the print dresses. It looks like the night. You want to watch styling, watch those races. The ladies are styling. If I hadn't specialized and devoted my life to being a flake, I could have been one of these dudes who tells the ladies what to wear to look cool, and they'd have dug it, But anyway, I didn't go down that trail. But that's so much for the horses, and I do feel for Joe's thoughts on that. Meanwhile, we have the Allman Brothers tonight are closing up there at the Mountain Jam. This is going to be the last tour that those guys are hanging in together.
Historic.
So that should be nice.
Historic.
Yeah, the tour. The tour. That's worth seeing, man. And all I got to say is, Gus took me back to, I don't know why I said Joe, we were just talking about some, but I flashed on his thing of No Name Avenue, and it was back like in 1973, and we were driving down, me and Marlene and the kids were little, going through the Bronx where it was all wrecked, man, like No Name Avenue. You couldn't even see the street signs, and the only sign of human habitation, man, was a fully decked out pimp. In great regalia. Oh, that big hat and everything, man. Yeah, man. And he had
I thought I was alone.
Yeah, no. I caught you on the avenue with one of your ladies up there, and it was strutting. They were strutting, man. And it was and it was like a Sunday morning. We were just coming down, to goof for the day with Grandy.
Does the big electron strut?
Oh, no, man. He is so cool. He just lays back, and we're the funniest people on the funniest planet in all of him, which is the universe. And he loves our antics. That's the only reason he lets us hang around. And by the way, speaking of various forms of God, when the Bible lady was on there, and Joe, I was thinking of Joe, because when the people were getting beat up in that boat, they said, "Why is God punishing us?" And I thought, because schmuck, you drove into a storm. You took your boat into one of them big low-pressure cells that you get on Weather Channel. I ain't punishing you. You're just dumb. But you don't find that kind of stuff in the Bible.
Well, once again, Patrick, you've ended our show properly. We want to thank Luke Paradise from Topical Biomedics and Thompson. Thank you, Victoria Sullivan. Catch Victoria tomorrow at Harmony at 8 p.m. live and in person.
Hey.
Thank you, Joe, for standing up for the horses. And thanks to all the great musicians who were here. Check out the sagearts.org website, and check out Totem at the Rosendale Theater coming up later this month.
Bye, kids.
Oh, and thanks for pushing the button.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy Mountain Jam. Bye-bye, everybody.